WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, who has now been essentially under house arrest or living in exile inside the Ecuadorian embassy for the past 7 years, it seems like his time is up. Now, what's happened is an indictment against him was accidentally released to the public that was being issued by the United States. Now, according to WikiLeaks, this got out because somebody made a copy and paste error. That's right, the simplest, most common error that anybody ever makes with these things is the reason why we now know. Because it was being sent in another document that had absolutely nothing to do with it. Now, the information was leaked as a result of mishandling of documents by the Assistant U.S. Attorney Helen Dwyer. According to the Wall Street Journal, who first reported it on Thursday, the Justice Department is preparing to prosecute WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange and is increasingly optimistic it will be able to get him into a U.S. courtroom. Now, the charges against him have not been made clear because we only have a small portion that was mistakenly copy and pasted. We don't know if this is going to be the 1917 U.S. Espionage Act, the kind of thing that criminalizes the publication of U.S. defense-related information, even though it was letting us know the crimes that the United States was carrying out, not sensitive information, which I guess, of course, you could call that sensitive. Now, of course, U.S. officials have yet to actually say anything regarding this matter. They've made no official statement because, I guess, officially, this whole thing still doesn't exist. So, essentially, Julian Assange now knows that this is definitely coming for sure and that he's going to be charged with something. Now, of course, we've known for years that this is going to happen, but it becomes much scarier when you see something out there getting ready to be used against you. And the only crime that Julian Assange actually carried out was getting to the public information about the crimes of the U.S. empire that were being carried out. This started with collateral murder, the incident that eventually got Chelsea Manning locked up for several years, eventually being released by Obama. Again, another whistleblower who has been punished by the United States. Now, this also came up with more information about Guantanamo Bay, civilian killings inside of Iraq, and all kinds of misdeeds that have been carried out by the U.S. empire. And not just the United States, but other countries around the world have had their dirty laundry aired, some of the unsavory doings that have been going on inside of their countries. So I imagine there's a lot of people in powerful institutions that would like to see him executed, if not imprisoned for life. But notice the complete silence on the part of the mainstream media. Even much of the alternative media doesn't even know that this is happening. This was being done this was leaked and then covered up very quickly by the media. So right now, what we really have is the mainstream media freaking out about Jim Acosta and how now he's been allowed back in the White House, and it's a violation of his First and Fifth Amendment to simply not be allowed in the White House to do his job. Now, I know that sets a dangerous precedent, the president being able to kick somebody out for asking him tough questions, and I think that the First and Fifth Amendment should be protected. However, where does this apply to Julian Assange? I mean, what did he do but publish wrongdoings by the United States? He was exposing power on a degree that Jim Acosta could only imagine. So where's the defense of him in this situation? Of course, because Jim Acosta is carrying out this expose, his actions are serving one particular section of the capitalist class, whereas Julian Assange is questioning the whole system in general, that regardless of where someone stands on the spectrum of interests within the bourgeoisie, he stands against it. So it's very interesting to see the complete hypocrisy out of the mainstream media, who would be very, very happy to see Julian Assange spend the rest of his life in prison or even burned alive. Meanwhile, they would throw down their lives to protect Jim Acosta. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.